Yo, what's going on, guys? Snooze Man back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually talking about how to store players on the IR here in Madden 22 franchise mode. Now, if you guys are new, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hitting that sub button down below. If you guys are new, maybe comment down below again any suggestions for future tip videos you guys would like to see, whether it's for Madden franchise mode or NBA 2K My League. But guys, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is a video I did back in Madden 21 franchise mode, and I did specifically talk about IR back a little bit in Madden 22 franchise mode, how to place a player on the IR and how to take them off. But more specifically, guys, for this video, how to store them on the IR. Now, this video is more so how to save a roster spot. So as you guys can see, I am roster 53 out of 53. Now, you will be losing that player on the roster spot, and you don't want to just keep that injured player on your roster and keep it capped out as 53 out of 53. You want to be able to obviously put him on the IR. That way you save a roster spot so you guys can go into free agency. And pick up a player to replace that injured player. So all we really have to do, guys, now I did have to sim to week 8 so I can actually have an example for you guys. So I wanted to be able to actually have an injury that happened. Now, it doesn't really matter if you guys want to do it this way. If it's an injury that is a big injury or a minor injury, it doesn't really matter. Let's say it's a minor injury and he can come back in 2-3 weeks, but you still want to put him on the IR. Now, keep in reminder of this, guys. A player has to stay on the IR no matter the injury. If you put them on the IR for 8 weeks, so they can't, no matter the injury length, they have to stay on the IR once you put them on there for 8 weeks. So again, guys, no matter the injury for that, 8 weeks. So now this is a big injury right here that happened for me, and I will slide over here and show you guys manage roster and go over to injury report. Now, as you guys can see, this is the only injury I've had happen through 8 weeks of the season. Now, as you guys can see, it's saying right here broken hand. It says return. There is no return, but it says broken hand out 5 weeks, so I'm not too sure why it says no return, but it's saying 5 weeks, guys. So actually this is a bit better of an example. So they're saying he can come back pretty shortly here. So if that is the case, guys, we can easily go through into here and easily put him on the IR. Now, all we really have to do, again, guys, if you guys haven't checked out on how to do that, go over here and we're gonna slide over to overview if we can right here. And as you guys can see, you're going to see place player on IR. You guys are going to want to do that. Again, he can come back in 5 weeks, but by placing him on the IR, we are saving ourselves a roster spot so we can fill in for him. So we're storing him on the IR for an extra 3 weeks. He can come back in 5 weeks, but he's not going to come back for another 3 weeks, guys, just because of the IR system here. So we can go back and replace him. So let's go ahead and put him on the injured reserve. So as you guys can see, defensive tackle Eddie Goldman was successfully placed on the injured reserve list, so that is perfect for us. Now, as you guys can see, it does say under IR, yes. So again, he comes back in 5 weeks, but he won't come back for 8 weeks now because we're on the IR. So we stored him on the IR for, again, an additional 3 weeks, so we can have an additional guy in front of him. So really, guys, it's just about picking up guys and obviously filling in for them when they're gone and injured. So guys, if I were to advance a week, right here, it should be 52 out of 53 since I put him on there. I'm not sure, unless they just automatically picked up a player. Well, it actually didn't, guys, so I actually advanced a week, and as you guys can see, the roster is 52 out of 53, as you guys can see in the top right over there under Matt Nagy. So again, if you guys really needed to manage roster, free agents, and Eddie Goldman is a defensive tackle. So for example, we would slide over to defensive tackle, select one of these guys. Again, not really a big class in terms of free agents, but let's say we wanted to get a younger guy, 27 years old, whatever it is for any position, guys. This is a great example. We can pick up one of those guys, fill in for Eddie Goldman. Again, we'd pick up a guy, fill in for 8 weeks. We'd have Eddie Goldman sit there for 8 weeks, store it up, and we will obviously bring him back when the 8 weeks is up, and then we'll probably just keep that defensive tackle for depth or just cut him. But guys, that is how we can just store guys on the IR, even if they can come back before their 8-week IR. So we didn't really need to add him to the IR, but we wanted to add him an extra spot for our roster. So hopefully this video did kind of help you guys out in terms of how to manage your guys' roster and obviously help your guys' depth out as well. So again, if you guys are new, make sure you guys are dropping a like, hitting that sub button down below. Comment down below any other suggestions you guys would like to see. It is coming down to the later part of the Madden season. So again, I'm all ears on what you guys have to offer in terms of tip videos. But guys, until the next tip video, again, leave something down below what you guys want to see next. But guys, I will see you guys in the next video.